Hello, it's Michael Watts here, and today I'm looking at Moon Spruce. Moon Spruce, or Picea luna to give it its Latin name, was first discovered on the 16th of July 1969 when the Apollo 11 space mission touched down on the surface of the moon for the first time. That's not true at all. Moon Spruce is a term that you may have heard increasingly in the past sort of 5-10 years. In the context of the acoustic guitar. However, it's been part of the creation of the orchestral violin family for hundreds of years. So much so that to say Moon Spruce in the context of a violin family instrument is tautology. It's like saying, sip a glass of cold champagne wine. So, European woodworking tradition dictates that the finest spruce is found at least 1,000 meters up the alpine slopes and is harvested at the point in the lunar cycle where the tree has the least amount of sap in it. This normally means in wintertime at the closest waning moon to Christmas, or early March is also a popular time for harvest. A vital part of this process is the seasoning of the wood, and traditionally this would happen by laying the tree down so it's pointing down the slope. The branches and the bark were left completely intact, and it would be laying there for about 8 weeks or so. This would mean that the sap that was in the trunk would slowly run into the branches, and so when they were removed, you'd be left with a trunk that was all but sap free. While that was the traditional method, it's actually very rare to find people seasoning wood in this way anymore, and the chances are that while the tree may have been harvested at the point in the lunar cycle where the sap was lowest, it was actually dried out using some sort of heat treatment. But what does this mean to us as players and potential customers? I've personally played somewhere in the region of 60 to 70 instruments with Moon Spruce soundboards, and I've found that they tend to have a very fast response, and like good European spruce, I also tend to associate them with a high treble content and a really beautiful balanced overtone content as well. If those are qualities that matter to you as a player, then maybe Moon Spruce is worth looking into. One thing that you will notice if you research further into this idea is that Moon Spruce does command a higher price. You could be looking at an upgrade of hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars for a Moon Spruce soundboard. Whether it's worth it, well, that's entirely up to you. If you found this video interesting, educational or informative, please do subscribe to support my channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay tuned.